Hi, this is Naomi Price, and I'm here at Design West in San Jose, and I am interviewing Wayne Rust, who is the mentor for the winning team on our LED challenge. Wayne is here to accept the award tonight at the ACE Awards, and I thought we'd take a few minutes to sit down and talk about the team. Can you tell me a little bit about how you ended up working with the team in the first place?
Sure. I actually saw the advertisement in one of the UBM magazines, I believe it was EDN, and it looked very interesting. I had a daughter who was going to the junior high at the time who had an interest in electronics but didn't have an outlet to actually use that in any class. So when I put two and two together, I talked to one of the teachers there at the junior high who thought it was a great idea to have some of the students to come together to actually do this project, put it together. We actually, they advertised a little bit. For our team, it actually came out that we actually had 4 girls that started off with that actually joined the team. And by the time we were done, we had 3 more that helped out with the final electronics. It was a really good, solid, fun team.
When we were speaking about the team during the challenge, you said that you were surprised that you ended up with an all-girl team and it was completely unplanned.
It was advertised, and I was really surprised. Usually the boys get more interested in it. I've actually found the girls are actually better engineers.
Really? Do you have any idea why?
You know, I don't know why. I think it's because they don't have the need to actually try to do it as hard. In other words, they don't seem to be typecast in that, and so that they enjoy it more. The girls that I had were very excited to learn new things. They hadn't actually learned about transistors or LEDs before. And so they were new concepts that were not necessarily foreign to them. They'd heard about them before, but never actually delved into exactly how to use them or what to do with them. And I think the girls just had more fun with them. One of the interesting things about 2 of the girls was that I had printed out the data sheet on the transistor, on the NPN transistor. And I thought, you know, just the front sheet would be enough. And they looked at it and said, this is only page 1 of 10. Where are the rest of the pages?
So they really wanted to dive into it.
They really wanted to dive in. They took those extra pages, took them home and read them. They didn't memorize it.
But they took them home.
They took them home and they came back, well, what does this curve mean? You know,
wow.
What else can I use it for?
The other thing I remember you telling me was that it seemed like particular girls really found a niche for themselves in the project.
Yeah, one of the things we did was I wanted everybody to be involved. To me, it's very important to not just have one carry the project. And me being a mentor, having one daughter in there, I wanted to make sure that, you know, I didn't kind of focus on her and just everybody else just show up. Okay, so one of the things we actually did was we said, okay, this is an engineering project. What types of roles do we have? We had one person, and we changed the roles as we went through, but certain girls actually kind of were attracted to certain types of things. For example, one girl really liked the quality assurance. She liked to use the tester, you know, to actually go through and test the continuity of the circuit or test the voltage throughout the circuit. We had one girl that really wanted like the 7-segment LED. Okay, and this was another daughter who wasn't involved in the original project, but you know, she says, "Hey, I really want to solder." So I said, "Okay, before I go to work, I'm going to get up and you can come help me solder for an hour." So she actually got up at 5:30 in the morning, come downstairs and work for an hour soldering. Well, I said, "Okay, now that we've soldered it, do you want to learn how to program it?" Yeah. So I left her with you know with a very simple shell of a program on how to program the 7-segment LED. Originally, we weren't planning on putting the 7-segment into our tree.
Oh no!
And but later on, as we got along, you know, she said, "Well, can I join the group? Can I add this in?" And so we added it in as a separate thing and added a couple more you know, other girls along as well.
And isn't she's a bit younger than the other girls?
She was only 10 when she did this.
She was 10?
She was 10 years old.
And she programmed a microcontroller.
She programmed a microcontroller. Now, given the fact I did do, you know, the shell part of it, but she actually figured out how to do all the sequencing of the LED. She figured out the timing, you know, how to, you know, and she understood exactly what was going on.
That is wonderful.
So It's been great. I really appreciate it. You know, special thanks to you for putting it together, and also for the sponsors. Having the contest, having the challenge there is something that allows, you know, me to help out in a way that I probably couldn't otherwise.
It's wonderful. Thank you
Thanks.
very much.